The game plans are in. Now it's just time to sharpen things up as we near closer to the battle for the Governor's Cup. The Cats' offensive line will have to play big on Saturday because Louisville has a very good front seven. It's clearly the strength of the Cards' defense.
We're going to try to put our athletes on the field and see if we can make some plays with them. We also got to come off the ball and see if we can be physical with them.
Anytime you do have a fast, physical front seven like Louisville, it's just going to be a lot of, for us, is being on the same page and getting our assignments. And we know that if we all, work together and communicate and make our blocks, and we're going to be all right up front.
The Cats may just unleash the full Wildcat package on the Cards. Kentucky ran the formation just 3 times against Miami of Ohio, scoring 2 touchdowns.
It just depends on the coaches, their decision to run those plays. We're just going to go out and play our game and do what we have to do to take care of the game.
You have to wait till Saturday and see. Might be a surprise to everybody. So we got a little something up our sleeve.
UK wide receiver Chris Matthews caught his first touchdown pass on a busted play. And it might not be his last. Even though he's had 2 more weeks to get ready, Matthews is still trying to get a hold of the Kentucky offense.
It comes and goes, man. That's the thing, ongoing thing that we're having with Chris. Just making sure he stays focused every play. He's still having some mental assignments, but the guy can still make plays for you. So you got to give him opportunities to make plays for you because he can make them.
Rich Brooks announced today the UK receiving unit's depth took a hit. Kyrus Lankster will not play in this Saturday's game. Lankster pulled a hamstring last week. The Western Hills Wolverines came from behind twice last Friday night to snap a long losing streak to crosstown rival Frankfort. The quarterback who helped make it happen, Dylan Curry, is our high school highlight reel star of the week.
Historically, the battle for football supremacy in the capital city has been a 2-horse race. But recently, the long shot, Western Hills, has become a contender.
What we have here isn't a fluke, and we can play with anybody.
And last Friday night, Western Hills beat the favorite, Frankfort, by a nose.
It was something. It's just something that I guess I hadn't experienced, not beating Frankfort High.
For the 4 years they've been here, and they've lost, freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and to get it on their, senior year, it's, it's very special for them, especially for me. The first time that I've beat them since I've been here.
Frankfort has dominated this capital city rivalry in recent years, and at halftime it looked like maybe the Panthers would get the best of the Wolverines once again.
We're down 7-0. Coach Miller just looks at me and just says, "You got to lead this team. You're a leader on this team."
Quarterback Dylan Curry grabbed the reins in the second half and led the Wolverines on a pair of scoring drives to edge ahead of the Panthers.
It's crunch time. You have to score, and those guys know that, and I keep stressing to them when we get down there, you can't stop. That's when you find out the character you have.
After bobbing ahead 14-13, Western Hills still had to hold off Frankfort down the stretch.
You still look up on the clock, and there's 2:30 left, which is plenty of time.
And Curry came up with an interception to preserve the victory in a photo finish for the Wolverines.
I think it's going to set the tone, for the rest of the season.
With Western Hills, Dan Reefer, ABC 36 Sports.
Thank you, Dan. Be sure to vote for a high school highlight reel game of the week. Dunbar, Tate's Creek, still out in front. To do so, just log on to our website at WTVQ.com. Astros-Reds tie ball game at 3. Justin Lear going to lay down the suicide squeeze. But it's not a suicide because Lear is safe at first. The Reds win the game, and this is our Jack Kane Ford play of the day. Also tonight, NCAA President Miles Brand has died after a 9-month battle from pancreatic cancer. Miles Brand was 67 years old.